Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. Let me ask you a question. What's the harm in a little game? No money involved, just harmless fun, right? Well, not so fast. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gave us a powerful warning about this. Let's dive in. In Al-Adab al-Mufrad, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, may Allah be pleased with him, said, "Someone who plays dice for a bet is like a person who eats pig meat. Someone who plays it without betting is like someone who washes his hands in pig's blood." Al-Adab al-Mufrad 1277. Yup, you heard that right. Pig meat and pig's blood. Now, why such a strong comparison? Let's break it down. We have gathered 11 ideas related to betting and its similar pastimes. Point 1. Imitating haram acts. Here's the thing, whether you're gambling with money or not, it's still imitating a haram act. And you know what happens when you keep imitating something? Eventually it becomes normal. It's like hanging out somewhere that's clearly haram, even if you don't engage. You're still desensitizing your heart, and shaitan? Oh, he loves to make the haram look harmless. Point 2, impurity. It's not just physical. Why does the Hadith compare playing dice to pig meat and pig's blood? Because both are seen as impure in Islam. And impurity isn't just physical, it's spiritual too. When you engage in questionable pastimes, it stains your heart. And over time, it gets harder to feel the sweetness of faith. Point 3, the danger of gambling. More than just a game. Let's talk about gambling. It's not just about money, it's about the mindset. Gambling promotes a win at all costs attitude. It feeds greed and a desire to take what isn't yours. When you gamble, you're stepping into shaitan's playground and nobody wins and you play his game. Point 4, the addiction trap. Just one more game. You ever heard someone say, "I'll stop after this round," and suddenly hours are gone? That's not a coincidence. Studies show that gambling triggers the same reward centers in your brain as drugs. And here's the scary part. Shaitan doesn't rush you. He's patient. First, it's a game. Then it's a habit. Then it's a problem. And before you know it, you're stuck. Point 5, time is an amanah. What are you doing with yours? Your time, it's a gift from Allah. Imagine being given something precious and wasting it. Every moment spent on meaningless pastimes is a moment that you could have brought you closer to Jannah. Ask yourself, would I be proud of how I'm spending my time when I stand before Allah?
Point 6. Resentment and animosity. Here's another thing. These games often create bad blood. Allah warns us in the Qur'an, Shaitan wants to cause enmity and hatred between you through intoxicants and gambling. Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 91. We've all seen it. People lose a game and get angry. Friendship break and tension groups. Shaitan knows how to make simple game and turn it into a relationship breaker. Point 7. Debt and financial harm. And let's be real, many people don't stop at just for fun. Gambling has real consequences. People lose money, fall into debt, and ruin their families. What starts as a small wager can lead to a lifetime of regret. Islam isn't here to restrict your fun. It's here to protect you for harm. Point 8. Immorality. Here's something people overlook. These pastimes don't just affect your wallet, they affect your morality. When you become comfortable with gambling-like behavior, it opens the door to other immoral actions, lying, cheating, and taking advantage of others. And here's the scary part. Shaitan makes sin feel harmless until your heart becomes numb to it. Prophet ﷺ told us, when a servant commits a sin, a black dot appears on his heart. The more you engage in immoral acts, the harder it becomes to return to Allah. Point 9. Zero-sum games. Here's something to think about. Gambling is a zero-sum game. For one person to win, someone else has to lose. Islam encourages us to engage in activities when everyone benefits, not where one person's happiness comes at another's expense. Life isn't about taking from others, it's about lifting each other up. Point 10. The importance of fatwa. Scholars across the board agree whether it's actual gambling or games that imitated it, it's prohibited. Why? Because the harms, spiritual, emotional, and social, are just too great. When the people you've dedicated their lives to studying Islam say stay away, there's wisdom behind it. There are no fatwa issued in Brunei, however, it is in Saudi Arabia, Fatwa 99109. Point 11. Halal fun. It's possible. Good news that Islam isn't against having fun. Prophet ﷺ encouraged healthy competition, things like archery, horse riding, and swimming. So enjoy life, but in ways that uplift your soul, not in ways that pull away from Allah. So the conclusion is, it's just not a game. At the end of the day, it's about protecting your soul. If the Prophet ﷺ gives such a serious warning, it's because he wanted good for us. So next time someone says, it's just for fun, ask yourself, is it worth risking my connection with Allah? May Allah guide us, protect us from harm, and fill our lives with pure and beneficial joy. Jazakumullahu khairan for watching. Until next time, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
From Jill and Uyang.